the main difference between Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso and the very dark man? If I'm rating Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso 80%, I'll be rating very dark man 95%. These are two people that are very important to African everything that we have. I'm using this rating not to discredit one, but to tell Nigerians how important very dark man can be to their society. Before Captain Ibrahim Traore became a military, he was a civilian. Are you going to compare his impact in the whole of the country when he was a civilian to the impact of very dark man to the whole of the country now that very dark man is a civilian? No, you can't compare that. This is a building infrastructure that is set up by Captain Ibrahim Traore in Burkina Faso, free building for people that are homeless in the country. Set up too many infrastructures in the country, are using their own resources, producing their own things that they consume. They are not importing anymore. They have paid off all their debts. They are doing very good. This man has access to the country's resources, country's finance, the military. He is actually doing this from the resources of the country. Everything that very dark man has done in the country, he is doing from his own finance. I'm not trying to do a big comparison. I'm just trying to tell you how important this guy can be to the society, and which is the main reason why I personally am trying to encourage the youths to wake up. If VDM actually went to Bokos because of the if he was occupying an executive position in this country, what do you think he would do? He's going to deploy soldiers to protect those people. When people were displaced in Abuja, VDM used his own money to buy nets for people, give them money, give them a lot of things. What do you think will happen if he is occupying an executive position in this country? He's going to use the resources of the country to build houses for those people. Nigerian youths should open their eyes. It's time to wake up. There is always first time for everything. If people of Burkina Faso actually say that someone like Ibrahim Traore cannot become president simply because he's not following the normal procedures of politics in the country, then they will not be enjoying the victory that they are enjoying today. Can we be honest to ourselves? When was the last time we had someone like this? It's a very great opportunity for Nigerian youth to strike. Everything in elections is done by Nigerian youth. So if we can decide that we are tired of corruption, that we are tired of the hardship in this country, Nigerian youth can decide within themselves, unanimously, I say this is the person and that will be the person. Anybody that goes against our will, that person will have to face the consequences. The next video I'm going to post, I'm coming from my Arewa brothers, because there's something that is in our ideology. They are teaching us that it is our own person, which is the greatest weapon that these politicians are using against the youth, because they know very well that if the youth come together, regardless of religion, regardless of ethnicity, we are going to shatter them in pieces. Keep tuned. Let me post the next video. What up, gentlemen? Let's watch this video.
This morning, you know, from there, can you carry my daughter? Like that, they carry the daughter, so I know there's no time.
Now, if this video didn't get you emotional, then you are a very heartless human being. Our ladies that were trafficked to Ivory Coast, they are back. All thanks to who again? A very dark man. And what I'm going to say in this video, I may actually be somehow harsh, but then I'm very sorry if I offend you. I have my shades on, so we don't look at anybody's face, alright? At this point in time, if you are still hating on very dark man VDM, whoever you are, without due respect, you are very stupid, sir. Without due respect, sir, you are very stupid. Wallahi, there's nothing you can do about it. Very dark man has single-handedly taught the entire Nigerian youth how constructively they can use social media to change all the sections of this country. Social media is his power. Now let me tell you guys something. We did hunger protest and we did 30 days run challenge, but all this energy was channeled to the office of the president. Forget not that the office of the president is actually the office of the chief of the armed forces. He is the #1 citizen of the country. And the truth I will tell you people is this: if that same energy is channeled to any other political office in Nigeria, that office is going down. If social media is not so powerful, our politicians will not be paying huge amount of money to TV channels and social media influencers just to put a particular narrative. What very dark man does is that before he follows up any case, he first brings it to social media. Why is he bringing it to social media? Because cases are easily swept under carpet when nobody knows about it. But when everybody knows about it, it's very hard to do manipulations. If Nigerian youth can learn from very dark man, use social media constructively, lend their voice, say something, one thing and do it. If we pin on anything we want in this country, we can actually get that thing done 100%. The energy that we channeled to the office of the president in the hunger protest was very powerful, but it was not equal to the power of the office of the chief executive of the armed forces of Nigeria, the #1 citizen. If that same energy was channeled to any other political office in Nigeria, believe you me, that office is going down. And I'm targeting the office of the ANEC chairman. That man got us into the mess that everybody is suffering today, and that nonsense should not repeat itself in 2027. And that's why I personally, I may be rooting for Very Dark Man for 2027. I know he is not interested in politics, but there are reasons where he should be. Who are the people that are occupying offices in elections? The youth. Who are ANEC officials in elections? The youth. Who are political talk and political everything? The youth. The youth actually does everything in election. So if the youth can decide within themselves that this person is the person we want in seat, we are going to put him there, and he does not need to do any campaign at all. The youth will do the campaign, we buy him tickets, we do everything from beginning to the end and put him in that seat. That is how powerful the force is. Why I am pushing this very important is, what's the reason between Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso and VDM?